Hey guys, it's Olivia. So I know that college acceptances are coming and you have to choose where you're going to spend the next 4 years of your life. So today I'm going to tell you why I don't recommend choosing a school on the quarter system. Now before I start, I just want to say this is my opinion. I am just one person out of the 500,000 students each year who go to school on the quarter system. Every UC is on the quarter system except for Berkeley, and a lot of schools along the West Coast are on the quarter system as well. So people do get through it. This is just my opinion on why I don't like it and why personally I will only be choosing grad schools that are on the semester system. So first off, if you don't know the difference, schools are typically either the semester system or the quarter system. So semester system is 15 weeks and then like a week of finals and then Christmas break, and then 15 weeks, a week of finals and summer break. So it's what you did in high school. So it's mid-August to December and then mid-January through first week of May. The quarter system, instead of having 2 terms, has 3 10-week terms. So you're still getting 30 weeks of school, but for quarter system, there's the fall quarter, which is 10 weeks and then a couple weeks for Christmas break, 10 weeks, a week for spring break, and then 10 weeks and then summer. So the first reason I don't like the quarter system is because you don't have the same schedule as your friends. So for example, semester system starts mid-August, quarter system doesn't start till the end of September. So you start a good month to 6 weeks after your friends, and then on semester system, they get out the first week of May. On quarter system, you don't get out till the second week of June. So you start school 6 weeks later, and then you end school 6 weeks later, which just sucks because if you have a lot of friends from the quarter system, you don't have a lot of summertime with them, and it's hard when they go off to school in August. You're kind of left with nothing to do for 6 weeks, and then when they're all on summer vacation and you want to be doing nothing, you still have second round of midterms, third round, and finals to go. With the quarter system, you hit the ground running. Right away, already on the first day of class, you're gonna cover the syllabus for about 15 minutes, and then you're already gonna go into day 1 lecture. So before the first day of class, you need to have your books bought. You need to have read the first chapter, usually have the syllabus printed, because there's no such thing as syllabus day on the quarter system. You go right into it, you hit the ground running, and about your 3rd week, you already have your first set of midterms. So with semester system, you usually have midterms like in the middle of the term, but on the quarter system, at least at my school, which is UC Davis, we have the first round of midterms weeks like 3 and 4, and then weeks, it might be weeks like 4 and 5, it'll depend, it's different every single term. Second round of midterms will be weeks 7 and maybe beginning of week 8, or like last half of week 6 and week 7. Then your 3rd round of midterms will be week 10. So literally your last day of some classes will be the 3rd midterm, and then the next week is finals week. There's no such thing as dead day until this quarter is the first quarter where we don't have Saturday finals. The students actually voted on it, and we were like, this is ridiculous. Like, we shouldn't have Saturday finals. So we don't have those anymore, at least at Davis. I don't know about other schools. But yeah, and then with that, so you have the 3 rounds of midterms and then finals, and your entire grade rests on those 3 midterms, your entire grade. Luckily, most of my classes in psychology, you have 3 midterms and an optional final, which means that if you do well in the first 3 courses, then you don't have to take the final because the lowest score is dropped. But if you do bad on one of them, then you can take the final and hopefully make up for that. But still, either way, your entire grade rests on 3 exams, which is incredibly stressful and anxiety provoking. So on the semester system, typically classes are about 3 units, so you'll take like 5 to 6 classes. On the quarter system, each class is 4 units, so you'll take 3 to 4 classes. And then also on the quarter system, some classes are only 3 units, some are 5 units. Sciences with the lab are 5 units, so you're probably gonna meet every single day. My stats class right now is 5 units, so we meet for lecture 2 times a week for 2 hours, and then we have a computer lab for 2 hours. So we're actually meeting for that class 6 days a week, or 6 hours a week. And then language classes are 5 credits as well, so you meet for 1 hour every single day of the week, which is really painful. Now, some classes are tailored to the quarter system. For example, if you need a year of chemistry or a year of calculus, it's going to be the same whether you take it at a semester system or a quarter system, because like semester system will be calculus AB and then calculus BC. On the quarter system, it'll be calculus A, calculus B, calculus C. So you're still getting the same amount as far as like if you have to have a year of calculus or a year of chemistry. But other classes like social psychology and abnormal psychology, you have to learn a semester's worth of that topic in 10 weeks, which is why you start the ground running and don't get much rest during the quarter. Now, because you do have to do so much reading and homework for your classes, I honestly feel like on the quarter system, you don't really have time to live. You know that little like a shape, it'll say like sleep, social life, exercise, eating healthy, studying, seeing friends, get good grades, you know, choose only 4 of them. On the quarter system, it's like choose 2 of them. I can sleep and get not get healthy grades, get good grades, and that's about it. I personally don't have time for a social life. I'm trying to get more into exercising now that it's finally week 7 and I'm finally used to my schedule. That's another thing too, because it goes so fast. Like typically it does take several weeks to actually get used to your schedule and used to when, I don't know, just used to the flow of things. So on the semester system, you usually figure that out like before halfway. But in the quarter system, like I just said, I just finished week 7. I'm finally in the flow of things. And I only have 3 more weeks left of the quarter before I have to relearn my schedule all over again. But anyway, I find it really hard to stay healthy and, you know, hang out with people and go to events and go to get good grades and go to class and do this and that and research and job, and like there's no way for you to do everything. If I just feel like on the quarter system you don't have time to live, school has to be your number 1 priority, and if you want to get a good grade you have to stay on top of things. Honestly, the quarter system is just really stressful for me, and maybe I'm just a super stressed out person, and I feel like I have been pretty active. My first year I was a cheerleader. My second year I was a research assistant for the whole year and was also a TA. Tried the sorority thing, didn't work out, but I did devote a quarter going to those events. So I have been busy, and I think this is the first quarter where I haven't done any extra events, and it's been kind of great. I've been less stressed out. Now there are some good things about the quarter system. Some people really like it. It is really fast, so if you just want time to fly by, or if you have a professor that you're not fond of or a subject that you don't like, you only have to do it for 10 weeks, which really isn't that bad. Also with the quarter system, like I mentioned, in most of my psych classes, it's 3 midterms and then an optional final. But a lot of times if they just do the 2 midterms and the final is usually not cumulative. It's usually just the third midterm. Basically, like it only covers like that amount of material from like second midterm on. At least that's how it's been in my classes. I don't know about any other major or any other school, but for me in psych, it's usually non-cumulative. So that is nice that you know, but it's because you don't have enough time to actually take a third test and then a final. But so yeah, some people like the quarter system, some people don't. I don't, but I also do not really like my school. I just don't fit in with like the campus culture, and yeah, so I don't like my school for a lot of reasons, but one of them is the quarter system. I just think it makes life unnecessarily difficult. Again, this is just my opinion. There are 500,000 students each year on the West Coast alone who are students on the quarter system. Everyone has a different opinion. Please, if you know UC Davis or UCLA or UC Irvine is your number 1 school and you get accepted, don't freak out from this video. Just go into it knowing that you're not gonna get to goof off. You are gonna have to stay on top of things. So just know that, and if it factors into your decision, just make sure it's not like my opinion. You know, I am just one person. But I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I want to hear what colleges you guys have been accepted to and what colleges you are debating between right now. So make sure to put that in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel to make sure you get all of the videos and updates. You guys have an awesome day. Remember to keep dreaming out loud, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.